YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and we are back here on Destiny 2. Alright folks, time for a quick Destiny 2 news update. We're going to go over the This Week at Bungie for the 28th of March. Also, I have a really important question to ask you at the end of this video with regards to my channel. And I know that sounds ominous, but no. It's something exciting, but I really need some feedback from you guys. Alright, let's get into this week's news. Iron Banner is going on right now, and it is updated with some new objectives, and each bounty will give you some powerful gear, and also the THORN quest will go a little bit quicker if you get kills in the Iron Banner. But also, if you take use of that Iron Burden, you will decrease your power by 100. If you defeat guardians that are technically above your power level while using that consumable, after 500 kills, you will get the reprised or revamped version of the Wizened Rebuke. We will be getting an update, and that update's going to be 2.2.1, and that's going to focus on server-side changes, and in particular to Gambit and Gambit Prime Matchmaking. Bungie will also be addressing some things that have been kind of annoying the community lately, and that's specifically bad streaks. And when I mean bad streaks in that 801 is selling the same weapon frames or has not sold a particular weapon frame that most folks are looking for. Looking at you, Hammerhead Machine Gun, but also Nightfalls. Have you noticed, like, Strange Terrain is the Nightfall every single week, and finally this week we have the Corrupted? Well, they're going to be making some changes or putting some more effort into making changes. To quote Bungie, this week the Corrupted is available for Forsaken owners to complete. If this is the last checkmark you need for the Dreaming City seal, make sure you head to the Dreaming City before the weekly reset. Yeah, that's why a lot of people want this strike to appear in the Nightfalls. A number of you said to me in the comment section, Sean, why does everyone care about the Corrupted? Well, it's not necessarily for the drop, the Horror's Least, even though I think it's a good weapon. Well, because a lot of people wanted it for their seal. Bungie continues with, moving forward, we'll be putting effort into preventing streaks where specific Nightfalls appear multiple weeks in a row, or don't appear at all for months. We'll be making sure your experience tackling strikes associated with seals isn't feast or famine. Next up, 801 weapon frames. And yeah, she is selling, if you watched my weekly reset video that I do every Tuesday, the machine gun frame. Bungie says, while weapon frames aren't tied to any specific seals, we understand that players are on the hunt for new and exciting rolls on their favorite weapons. Since Black Armory released, there have been a few streaks where sniper rifle or machine gun frames didn't appear for many weeks in a row. And I think the pulse rifle too hasn't showed up in a while. I know I could use a better roll on that thing. In Destiny 2 Update 2.2.1, 801 will begin offering all weapon frames each week. While players will still be limited in how many different frames they may acquire per week, we're removing the weekly rotation. Alright, this is good. As Destiny 2 continues to evolve throughout the annual pass and beyond, we'll continue to deliver quality of life changes like the ones described above to address common feedback items. Update 2.2.1 is slated for the 9th of April, and here's a preview of some of the things that we will see. Now, of course, when that drops, I will do a full video on all of the patch notes with this update, but here's what we can expect from the This Week at Bungie. Dreaming City cosmetics drop rates for the Ghost, Ship, and Sparrow have been doubled, tripled, and more for their respective activities. Last Wish cosmetics drop rates for the Ghost, Ship, and Sparrow have been doubled, tripled, and more for their respective checkpoints. 1000 Voices, the exotic from the raid from the final raid chest. This exotic will continue to be rare among players, but we've tuned the drop weights to give slightly better chances than what are currently available. They also are increasing the drop rates for various lore books, Cade Stash, Dreaming City, and the Tangled Shore. Invitations of the 9. Currently, players must complete an Invitation of the 9 by Tuesday reset in order to have a new invitation appear on Friday. After Update 2.2.1, players have through Thursday's reset at 10 a.m. to complete the invitation. Yeah, that's why a number of you in my Zer video comments were saying, why was my bounty not there? Because currently right now, if you get it and do not complete it by Tuesday, I think you end up losing it. So if you do pick up that bounty on Friday from Zer or over the weekend, try to get it done as quickly as possible. But they will be fixing it, or you will have added time to do it with Update 2.2.1. For the Nightfall Power Handicap in Season of the Drifter, the 5 of Swords card was updated to apply score multipliers only after setting a power handicap of 100+. In Update 2.2.1, we'll be adding plus 25 and max handicap buttons to help players set their handicaps more efficiently. Guys, I don't care about getting a really high score. I just want the double drops, the double powerful drops. So when it comes to my score, I set my handicap at 0. I put extinguish, I put blackout, and I usually put match game, sometimes famine, depends on what I'm feeling that day, and 1 burn, and I will have a 2.95 modifier, and as long as you kill everything, you'll get over 100k, and you'll get 2 powerful gear drops. Now also on April 9th, that's when Arc Week will kick off. 2.2.1 is when we'll get Arc Week, and it says be sure to check back here next week for information on how we'll be celebrating Arc energy in Season of the Drifter. Now I think Evil Levante might be our point of contact when it comes to Arc Week. A long time ago, when the database was updated with all the Season of the Drifter information, there was a number of bounties that we had to turn in to Evil Levante that involved Arc Week, but I did not see any of the rewards. I'll do some poking around the database this weekend to see if I can find anything, but as of right now, we don't know what Arc Week is going to entail, but we will find out shortly. So let's talk about matchmaking in Gambit and Gambit Prime. So from a previous edition of This Week at Bungie, they posted this. Gambit is a team-based activity, and as such, players who are in pre-made fire teams have a communication advantage. To offset that advantage, we raised the internal skill rating of pre-made fire teams to pull in higher skill enemies to fight against. With this change, even as a solo player, you still have a chance. Plus, your other matched fire teammates should be higher skilled as well. Now, in this week's This Week at Bungie, that's redundant, Sean, we have an update to that. So they say, after modifying normal Gambit settings to try to create fairer matches, we reevaluated the settings and have further tweaks to try to get them even fairer. We also now had a chance to collect data on Gambit Prime and are applying these changes to Gambit Prime matchmaking to take advantage of our findings. The changes to Gambit Prime matchmaking are live right now. If you encounter any issues, please report your experience to the hashtag help forum on Bungie.net. What has been your experience with the matchmaking? I play solo most of the time when I play Gambit, and I am still getting wasted by fire teams of 4. Sometimes I'll pull off a lucky win here and there, but for the most part, I want to hear from you guys in the comments section. What's been your experience? Next week, we are getting another Bungie Bounty, and this time it's going to be PC. It's going to be for PC players, and the game mode is going to be Gambit Prime. So that's going to occur next week at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and if you want to tune in to watch, it's going to be twitch.tv/Bungie, and you'll be playing, if you're on PC, if you match up against the folks from Bungie, and if you beat them, you will get yourself an exclusive emblem. Now, I don't know if this is a typo or not, but when I'm reading this paragraph, it just says 10 a.m. noon Pacific Standard Time, but it does not say the date. So if Dylan adds it to it or makes a tweet about it, I will put the date in the pinned comment. So let's have that question that I want to talk to you guys about that's really important to my channel. So I like streaming on YouTube Gaming, or just YouTube in general. I've been doing this since probably like 2015, and I have a number of you channel members, and you guys are absolutely awesome. You guys really help support the channel outside of just watching my videos, and I think I'm one of the few content creators that has custom emojis available, and I can kind of change them at the whim whenever I'm streaming. However, you might have noticed I have not been streaming as much as I have, well, as I used to, like let's say a year ago when I used to stream a couple of times a week. The reason why I have not been streaming so much on YouTube is because I think it hurts my channels. Now, you guys who are channel members, they used to use the term channel sponsors, and you guys have your custom emojis and your badges. You guys support this channel, and you have no idea how much love I have for you guys, besides the folks who just watch my videos. But I loved streaming on YouTube about a year ago and was seeing great results, new subscribers, the views were great, and then something happened about a year ago. I was talking with Drifter. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He was a big Call of Duty channel. Now he does, I think, like Apex Legends, Fortnite. I think he has like 1.5 or 2 million subscribers. Really good guy. He and I were DMing, and he even made a full video on why I stopped streaming on YouTube. And he was saying that it was hurting his channel. His channel was legitimately dying from streaming on YouTube, and as soon as he stopped streaming on YouTube, then all of a sudden his channel was performing again. And I have to say, I've kind of seen the same results. So my question to you guys, and I really want to hear from you guys in the chat, well, chat, it's the end of the video, Babble mode. I want to hear from you guys in the comments section is, what do you guys think if I made the move to Twitch? I know Twitch is so saturated and there's so many people already on there streaming Destiny 2, But part of me thinks, man, I could make daily uploads for YouTube, and then at night, when I'm playing and just farting around, you know, getting gameplay, hey, and just play anything I want, whether it's Destiny 2, The Division 2, Borderlands 3 when it comes out. I'm even going to go back and play some Borderlands. There's tons of games I like to play at night all the time, but I don't want to stream it because I don't want to hurt my channel. So my question to you is, what do you guys think of me moving to Twitch? I have not made a decision. I'm just contemplating it, had some talks with them, kind of working out the numbers and things, and would it really be beneficial, or should I just keep it to YouTube and hope that they turn things around? Because you guys that are channel members, there's a little button, right? I think it's next to the subscribe button, but the channel members, you guys really help this channel out, so I do not want to lose you guys. So I'm in a conundrum here and I don't know what to do, but hey, let me know in the comment section, Twitch, or should I stay streaming on YouTube and hope that things get better? That's it, guys. Leave me a hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end, and do me a favor, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Usually you know it's on YouTube, but we'll see what happens, and I'm out of here like Vladimir.